Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. My man, IFPA Pro Chadwick Austin. Now, I think we were actually about to go upstairs and eat. Pop-Tarts to be exact. And I got a whole box from Costco. We're eating like 10 each. And we're just kidding. Please do not think we're serious. Anyway, check it out. I got this email from a guy named Matt Coleman. And the email is, I can't afford to eat enough. And we were just talking this weekend about how we used to be broke.
Very.
And I'm going to go, his question is, Mark, my name is Matt. He's 140 pounds. 140 pounds. Sounds like when I used to compete as a lightweight. And have been lifting for about 8 months. I'm not seeing any size differences because I don't eat enough. I'm really broke and can't afford to buy excess food. Do you have any advice for cheap things I can buy to help me make more gains? Yes, you can buy inexpensive food. Where are you budgeting and what are you spending your money on? I mean, if you look for sales, you can buy chicken for $1.99 a pound.
Yes, you can.
You can buy canned tuna for like 50 cents for about 40 grams of protein.
Yes, you can.
Rice is almost free.
So you can get a huge box of it.
Huge box. Oil. You get a thing of olive oil for like $5 for like 800 grams of fat.
Lasts you for at least 2 months.
I have my tricks. What were your tricks when you were broke? What did you do?
You know, I could eat a lot of rice. For carbohydrates. A lot of tuna. And there's so many things you can do with tuna, for example. You know, you can put mustard in there. You can,
which is cheap.
Put a little mayonnaise and some celery and go to town. It doesn't just have to be plain, but there's so many things. Bagels, for your breakfast, and throw a couple of eggs.
It's like 80 grams of carbs right there in a bagel.
Exactly. Make a little egg sandwich. I mean, there are a lot of ways that you can supplement your diet versus, just like we were talking about before. If you had $20, would you buy a bottle of protein or would you buy a box of rice and some chicken breasts? I would probably go with the rice and chicken breast.
Food always over supplements. I get emails from guys, hey bro, I want to be a pro bodybuilder because we make all kinds of cash being pro bodybuilders. Exactly. You can't tell, this undershirt is Versace. Versace. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta wear this because I got a hole in my shirt.
But they go, I need a supplement sponsorship to turn pro. Bitch, you need food. Supplements help. I'm not gonna say they don't help. It's how I pay my bills. They help. I believe in them. I believe in branched chains. I believe in creatine. I believe in fish oil. Okay, but at the end of the day, if you're trying to gain weight, you need to eat. You cannot gain weight without macronutrients. You can lift all the weights you want. And you need to eat. And what I did when I was in college, I was broke, dude. I bought not the natural peanut butter, I bought the not so natural peanut butter. The shit you didn't have to stir.
Exactly.
You didn't have to stir that shit. It came out fucking creamy. It didn't even have a brand name. It just said peanut butter across it. And you know what else I did? I went to a Jewish market and I bought a big box of whole wheat matzah bread. Because I didn't know any better. Fucking matzah. The Jews were too cheap to even put yeast in that bitch. Right?
Well,
I'm Jewish.
I'm not Jewish, so.
Sammy Davis was Jewish, by the way.
Yes, he was.
Yes. so I used to take that, and then for extra carbs, I ate Chef Boyardee when it was on sale. You gotta look for sales. You gotta be resourceful. Rice, tuna, chicken. It's all dirt cheap if you look for it right. Yeah, you're not gonna buy organic, free-range, grass-fed, hand-job beef. You're gonna have to eat, I don't know. Oh, and if you're looking for gain weight, the ground beef, you know about the chub. That big sausage-looking roll of ground, it's like 60% protein. But dude, if you're trying to bulk, it's calories, it's food. It's not hard to overeat. We got a bunch of fat fucking poor people in this country. I'm not saying you need to eat like the fat poor people. Here's what you do. Get your protein in. Sources of cheap protein, tuna, chicken, things like that. They can all be found cheap.
Yeah.
And then you fill in the rest with cheap things like rice, olive oil, peanut butter.
You can get cans of green beans, like 50 cents, 60 cents.
He's 140 pounds. What does he have to eat? Like 2,000 calories?
It's almost really endless possibilities.
Yeah, it is. That's why I really didn't want to answer this question, but it's asked really more than it should be. And also got to address the fact that you do not need supplements if you're broke. You need food. eat food. And I'm done, man. You got anything?
I'm good.
Yeah, because we've both been broke, man.
Very broke.
And of course, being broke, that's not a game.
Boom.